doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. In the words of the great poet T.I., all y'all hard work ain't go unnoticed. I just want y'all to know that. In the words of our great poet, all y'all hard work ain't go unnoticed. Y'all put up a good fight out here in these doggone street. Listen, y'all was a good opponent. Pop. KO though. Well, knock out. Bam. It happens to the best of us. We can't win them all. We really can't win them all. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the nightly news show. She done spoke. Our beautiful black queen done spoke. She came out here with something to say. She came out and she had done said something. She spoke. I didn't watch it because I had other things to do and I wanted to watch it with you good people. So I say I ain't even much gonna watch it. Why do myself like that right there twice? You know what I'm saying? I want to have an actual reaction to what I'm listening to. Yeah. Come on. Y'all get these numbers up. Oh, and shout out to all of the new people. Shout out to all the new heads out here in these dogs on the street. I am me, you is you. We done made it on around here. Listen, subscribe. Do not be afraid. Please remember, go down to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Go to every channel that I have on Earth, on every platform. Just type in Willie Williams. Do that right there. Do yourself a solid. I'm not going to lie to you. On purpose. I'm not gonna lie to you on purpose. Around here we tend to say things that you be thinking, but you ain't gonna say it because you still trying to keep them people who you call your friends. You scared to be honest. You still trying to keep your little la-la because you love them. I feel you. You can't tell the truth. I get it. I understand. Ladies, you can't tell your player the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because then he gonna not look at you as a queen no more. You know what I'm saying? If you just be honest, and that's what you get around here with me. I like to point out things. I like to point out words. I listen to words, and a lot of us, we grew up listening to words. We learned words and stuff like that. The one thing that I have been pointing out for the longest, us as adults, we pretend that we remember all the definitions of all the words that we ever heard and ever been taught. Round here, I point out that I don't remember all the words and all the definitions that I've been taught. I point out around here the definitions of words that I had or you had believed that was the definition of the word ain't really the definition of the word. I do stuff like that right now. You know what I'm saying? So you get something different around here. I made it my business to be different. I kind of made it my business to be like a darker hue sister, mother, like a darker hue mother, because she want her child name to be different. So she spelled Keisha with Q-E. Keisha. I don't know how she get Keisha out of Q. Q-E-I-S-H. It's the new Keisha. I have no idea. Because she want to be different. Or she may just spell it Q-K. Q-K-E-I-S-H. It's a Keisha though. Shout out to Marcel for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Man, y'all come on in. Come on in. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Be easy when you come on in because you don't want to slip and hit your hip or nothing like that right there because a lot of us, we don't even have insurance. Shout out to all us who be out here in the street stunning and all that fly stuff right there, talking slick without no insurance. Shout out to the people who understand that they don't have no insurance and they walk careful. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give y'all selves a pat on the back because y'all done hit 100 by 12 after the hour. I'm finna talk about you good people real quick. Shout yourself out if when you was younger and you go up and down the stairs and stuff like that, you wouldn't hold the you would not hold the rails. Now that you done got older and got some kids, stuff like that right there, you hold the rails and stuff. Have y'all really paid attention to yourself? Have you watched yourself grow? It's simple things like that. Listen, I guess a lot of times I just be talking about me. I caught myself going down some stairs and I put my hand on the rail and I grabbed my hand back like, the hell am I doing? I'm only 40 something, like the hell I'm doing. My hand back. I took my hand back, but then I started walking slower to pay attention to every step, make sure I step on each step. Because when you're over 40 and fine, you don't want to slip and fall on your hip. Nothing like that right there. You don't want that hip surgery shit. No. You don't want to hurt your hip. Hurting your hip over 40 is different than hurting your hip in your 20s. It's real different. So y'all just ain't gonna keep it 100, right? About y'all go up and down stairs holding on to the rails now. I guess it's just me. See, a lot of people don't even understand that stairs is dangerous. The older you get, something as simple as stairs is dangerous. Hey, yeah. Unc ain't gonna lie, KK can get it. I'm trying to take something, showing up here, and I'm about to give it to her right now on this doggone show. Y'all go ahead and get into a little something. Say the 828 Polk County, North Carolina. Hell, did he win North Carolina? North Carolina go to Trump. North Carolina done made it on up in here. Big truck driver, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all about to start making more money when y'all transporting. I heard it's hard out here. I heard that people is taking loads for hundreds of dollars cheaper. Hundreds of dollars less than what they used to. Making it hard on the OTRs. You know what I'm saying? Hell, making it hard on the local runs. Yeah. Inflation. Inflation done did that. As they just had done told us that inflation is going down now. The same way like crime going down, huh? Got it. That's what's up. Shout out to Deep Boy for the $2 super chat. Say, where's Joanne Brown? Say, can't find a hashtag. Say, I'm petty today. Oh Lord Jesus. Y'all be nice. Y'all be nice in the comment section. The 707 Vaca Bill in here, man. I appreciate you being around here. You say we ain't playing North Carolina. That's what's up. Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. You say, Willie, do you still sit on the front porch and drink sweet tea after the election? Listen, I was out the other day when I had the guy to show. I made me a big glass, right? Cause like I was still smiling. I was showing my gums and shit like I was soliciting or something, or like I'm just trying to get chosen. I was outside on the porch with a glass of sweet tea, acting like a pick me. You know what I'm saying? Pick me. No. Nope. We will continue our normal scheduled shows. We will go to Rumble tomorrow. We will get back to the regular scheduled show. We finna try to feed in some of the regular stuff. But we finna go ahead on and talk about KK. We finna listen to her speech. We finna hear what she got to say. We finna listen to these words that she finna use. Cincinnati's up in the building. Said the 205 is up in the building. Say wildfires done broke out in California. Didn't she get California?
Still got fires out there in California. It's a doggone shame. I keep trying to tell y'all they need to just put some water out there in California. Oh, they right on the water. Got it. Makes sense. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $1 cash out. Say, did you see? Oh, yes. Did you see Charleston White react to Trump? I saw the video, but I didn't watch the video yet because it's on World Star, and I am going to watch it when I get off. I got to see because I think he have on a flag and shit like that right there. I got to go ahead and check it on that. He said you're going to stop teasing them people. Yeah. You said we ready to break her speech down. We showing up here. We finna listen to the beautiful baby. Oh, before that right there, y'all please remember go around to Pleasant Candles. Go around to the pleasantcandles.com in case you don't know what that right there that is, in case y'all new around here. It is the largest, it's the hugest. This thing get more numbers than the 2024 election. I'm trying to tell you something. Look. Everything is Willie Pour. Everything is Willie Pour. I'm Willie, in case you knew. Willie Pour. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. We got multiple fragrances. And if you would like for your area, your little safe space, your place, to smell better than it does right now, y'all please go around to the pleasantcandles.com. Appreciate that right there. Y'all finna go ahead on and get into it. We finna go ahead on and get into it. They out here crying and shit, and y'all, damn it. The first people that we finna talk about is these sisters on The View. Come on. Y'all speak on y'all grievances. Here we go.
The takeaway is that the system works. We live in a democracy. Mm-hmm. People spoke.
Oh, we live in a democracy? Oh, so democracy works. Got it.
This is what people wanted. I vehemently disagree with the decision that Americans made, but I feel very, very hopeful that we have a democratic system in this country. We should value it. We should love it. We should protest if the situation arises that we need to protest, which I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will. So you're saying that we did something sneaky. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. Say don't fall and break those slightly bow legs. That's what's up. I'm trying to stay afloat out here. I ain't gonna fall down. I got to stand up. There we go.
Totally disturbed. I think if you look at the New York Times this morning, the headline was "America makes a perilous choice."
Do y'all know I don't know him to say that I don't like somebody, but she don't like black folk, men. She called us stupid and silly. Damn it, I saw some, I think it was yesterday. Hell, I probably saw it today. One of her old little things. Black folks, black men is stupid and something like that. I'm like, who be? Oh, so you be acting black. Sonny be acting black, but she not black, and people be calling her black, but she not black. I think she Puerto Rican or something like that right now. But she not black though. But sometimes she be acting like she black.
I think that in 2016 we didn't know what we would get from a Trump administration, but we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry, not about myself, actually.
So you don't worry about you as a human. Got it. Shout out to Richie D for the $2 cash app. Say, tell KK, let me get that word salad. He say extra, what? With some extra chicken on there.
Worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have.
Less rights to do what? Like to kill a baby? Listen, she can still knock a baby off. She just got to catch the baby in time. That's all. It's simple. Shout out to CW for the $4.99 super chat. You say, trying this ish cause you don't accept Apple Pay. I appreciate that right there. I sure enough do. We trying to stay afloat around here. Go ahead.
You feel what you feel. Everyone has different emotions. Some people got what they wanted. A lot of people didn't. Mm-hmm. And you feel.
So why she just can't say like a lot? Hell, Trump won. So a lot of people got what they wanted. See, listen, she tried to be slick. She tried to hit us with a little jab.
they wanted. A lot of people didn't. And you feel
A lot of people got what they wanted. A lot of people didn't. So it should have been a lot on both sides. Go ahead.
anything that comes up, and then you turn around and you say, let's look at the tapes, let's see what we did, let's see how we continue to fight for the people that we care about.
Yeah.
And you take one step in front of the other. And so here we are today, and I still feel that optimistic because I feel arm in arm with so many people who agree with me, and I'm not going to stop marching.
Tens
Keep marching, baby.
of millions of Americans, our friends, our neighbors, our family members, voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
We disagree with him. I know we all do at this table, but they are good, decent people who are patriots and love this country.
Look at you for saying just because we disagree that you should not stop being somebody's friend. That's so sweet of her.
Can always say, oh, she should have done this, she should have done this, she did what she did. She was everywhere. She talked to everybody.
Not stop. She had a problem with questions, baby. She wouldn't even go on Joe Rogan to the podcast that Trump did and had 24 million people watch it in 24 hours. She wouldn't go on Rogan because of certain questions could not be asked. So no, she wouldn't talk to any and everybody. Or no, she didn't talk to everybody. But I get it. She was your candidate.
What she did, she was everywhere. She talked to everybody. And people didn't come out. I don't know why, and it doesn't even matter. He's now the president. I'm still not going to say his name.
She say people didn't come out. 66 million people voted for her. What do you mean people didn't come out? It just more came out for Trump. I'm still not going to say his name. Y'all be acting real petty out here when y'all be losing this shit. I'm not going to say his name, so you're not going to say you're president of the great United States of America's name? And I honestly be thinking that I would say half of them voted for Trump. Just in my weird out thinking.
There's a moment to listen to the voters. And this, I have to say, I've always thought he could win. I thought in the final stretch she might eke it out. I didn't expect it to be this resounding. And
Hell, I thought he could win. Of course. She's kind of being honest right here.
I think there are some lessons from it. I think we forget about rural America. I think the working class feels left behind. They feel like the powerful, the elite only care about them and their power. And he spoke to them. We may not have liked his words, but they turned out for him.
Yes. Say that little piece right there, sister. Come on back.
Powerful, the elite only care about them and their power. And he spoke to them. We may not have liked his words, but they turned out for him.
There you go. It turned out like a hoe on the cone, like a broad on Bissonnet right now. Who? Baby, go on out there and work for a player and bring that there back. You know what I'm saying? So the people spoke. The people spoke. I understand that people is mad. People is upset. And you should be upset when you've been rocking with somebody and you like, my people gonna win big, my people gonna shut you down and all that fly stuff right there, and then it don't happen. I get it because I was gonna be mad as hell because I had them voted for the winner, and if the winner wouldn't have won, I would be like, this is a bunch of malarkey. We got to change the rules. Democracy is over. I'd have been just like Charlemagne. No. Just like Ricky Smiley. Democracy is over. We ain't never going to be able to vote again. Ever. I'm scared for my kids. I'm scared for my grandbabies and stuff like that right there. I'm scared of them. I'm scared for them. I don't know what... Thank you, God, for letting me live this long and let me experience some things and let me see my grandbabies and stuff like that right there. But damn it, we ain't gonna make it. Lord, I believe in you to the fullest, and I believe that you is the end all and be all. But damn it, they done voted Trump back in, and I don't think that we gonna make it. I believe in you though, but I don't believe that we gonna make it. I put all my trust in you, Lord, but I don't believe with a Donald Trump president that we gonna make it. That sound like a whole bunch of these believers out here, don't it? Shout out to Simone for the $10 super chat. You say Kamala called people between the ages of 18 and 24 stupid. That's a fact. That's on tape. Biden, our current president, called 50% of America's garbage trash for voting for Trump. That's on tape. Democrats talk to y'all any kind of way and y'all love it. That's a fact. That's what I'm talking about right there. Mm-hmm. Sure enough, let's listen to some other people speak.
Get to make a choice, and there are always winners and losers. Some in the liberal media felt very confident in their candidate. Others said they should have been more cautiously optimistic.
I think it's going to be a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a close race.
Is that Sonny, who was just on The View? I think it's going to be a blowout, though. I think that he just going to take the little thing. I think that she just going to take the little thing. Yeah.
I think there are going to be those Republicans that just vote for Harris.
I think that there's going to be those Republicans who going to vote for Harris. Oh, remember she was talking real loud about, I got 200 Republicans is voting for me. I think she said 200, or was it like 20, or was it 2? It was one of them, like 2 things. You know what I'm saying? I got all these people who said that my policy plan is the best thing. I got the generals from the alien community systems, Pluto system and shit, say that my policy is the best policy on the planet, and I am the only one who have prosecuted the transnational slave trade cartels and the Salmonella cartel enterprises. I don't know how that fed in, but damn it, I just tried something. Go ahead.
A close race. I think there are going to be those Republicans that just vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on election day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
The polls will be tied, and he'll lose.
That's trash. Oh, J.D. Vance, you just stepped up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
She said that J.D. Vance had effed up. Wait, what? Hold on. Who is her? I have no idea.
It's tied on election day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh,
Vance called Kamala Harris trash at the Georgia rally. Oh, he did? Well, trash just got threw out then.
Oh, J.D. Vance, you just stepped up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
Then I would say take Harris over 270 electoral votes.
That's what's up. You had a good idea that she was going to win. Real cute. The election made Bill Maher start his cycle early last night. You lying to me. Got to be more careful. He said that she was going to be over 270. I don't think so, pimp. She's still at 226.
Over 270 electoral votes. Let these fools in these crypto markets do something. Let them drive the betting line into a favorable place and then take advantage of it. That's what I would do. I think she's going to win.
This month, you wrote Trump is toast. Do you stand behind that today?
Oh, even more so.
After America's voters spoke, well, this.
Shout out to CW for the $2 super chat. Say Trump has won again against a woman. Oh, he done beat up 2 women. Legally. The first woman he beat up on, he had a clean record. That boy ain't had no background. I guess dealing with them bras and shit like that, he messed around and caused some felonies. He don't would have been legally with a felony. You have to. Ooh. Black women, this goes down in history that y'all got beat by a man who is a convicted felon. You got beat by the man who said grab him in the coochie. You know something that y'all had a problem with him saying? Yeah, beat 2 of them candidates.
We need to really take a step back and think about what does that say about us.
People who...
That's that boy again. Because y'all be calling Joy a boy. And Joy is not a boy. And shout that baby out for having her real.
Think about what does that say about us.
People who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare.
I'd like to...
I like him. Listen. What is Buddy's name again? What is his name again? Juan Carlos or something?
To bed with a nightmare.
Yeah, him. What is his name, y'all? Dog, he say he call a boy Reed. Wow. What is Van. Damn it, I said Jose or something like that, didn't it? Van is one of the best crybabies on television I have ever seen. He is really in touch with his feminine side. I don't know if there's something wrong with being in touch like with your feminine side, but he be crying and shit like that right there. I would love to just hear him talk, give like a little speech after all this right here, because I don't think that he'll be able to hold it together without a tear dropping. Say, did you see Nancy Pelosi crying? No, I missed that. Say Van Jones need to change his tampon.
And are going to bed with a nightmare.
I'd like to
They're
know.
going to bed with a nightmare. So they woke up with a dream. Is that what he said? People, they woke up with a dream?
Step back and think about, what does that say about us?
People who woke up this morning with a dream.
People woke up with a dream. I thought you were supposed to be asleep with a dream. Now they going to bed with a nightmare. Like Freddy Krueger or something out there. You know what I'm saying? He say Van be soaking in sissy water at night. Wow. Not sissy water.
And are going to bed with a nightmare.
I'd like to know what that says about us as a country.
It says that we voted for who we wanted. That's what it said about the country, baby. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. You say the collective image of the American woman is hit.
I'm mystified in some ways. Who are we?
Who is you?
As a country. And we're
He say I'm mystified, and who is we as a country? We as Americans.
mystified in some ways. Who are we as a country? And we're starting to find out. And
We're starting to find out that Americans is hurting from the current situation of the great United States of America. See, because a lot of y'all act like y'all don't know that people is out here hurting. And you starting to find out that no matter what is said out in public, people got behind closed doors and said Trump.
from what I'm seeing right now, I'm not sure I like it.
I'm not sure I like it. Why? Because your person didn't win. I wouldn't like it either. I really wouldn't like it either if my person didn't win.
Pete Hegseth, in focus with me now. One word comes to mind, and it's introspection. And if they don't do some...
Oh, she is the sister who was on the thing when they interviewed Trump at the Black National Pilot Convention. I say the Pilot Convention. The Black National Lyrics. Damn it. The Writers Union or something like that right there, right? She was the only sister who respected a man while being on stage. Shot that beautiful baby out right there. That's what's up. Shout out to C-Note for the 1999 super chat. He say, Willie believe in God. He say, if these Christians believe like Ricky Smiley believe like me, God would give you knowledge to figure it out. That's all. That's all. That's why I be saying I don't believe that people be believing. People are liars.
It's going to get difficult for all of us because we're here together.
No doubt. By the way, these comments are a reflex, right? If your reflex has been blame Trump and his supporters for their views, they're your problem, then that's going to be your initial instinct.
True.
The question is that next level, right? So James Carville has been warning the Democrat Party for months, for years now, hey, this woke stuff that you're peddling doesn't appeal to large constituencies who might go out and vote for Trump.
Right.
So he predicted Harris, but his instinct said something else. Will he say that same thing to his party at this point? Sonny Hostin, you played that clip on The View just today, blamed directly, and this is a direct quote, uneducated white women.
Yeah.
Sonny Houston done blame white women now. She said something slick about black men a few days ago, or last week, or something like that right there, or damn it, in the past. Now she done blame our uneducated lighter hue sisters, when our lighter hue sisters is more educated than every other group of females, if I'm not mistaken. Can somebody correct me? Oh no, they told black women that they the most educated. That's what they told them.
Uneducated white women are the reason why Trump won.
The uneducated white women. Remember, I think it was 47. Damn it, I still got the numbers. Let me make sure that I can just look at them. I don't have to put them up on the screen. The white women voted for Harris 46%. 51 voted for Trump. So you saying that the uneducated white women voted for Trump? Shout out to Miss Juicy for the $5 super chat. He said they need to get over it, Willie. Be strong and carry on. Facts. That's all they need to do. Tighten up.
And one of her co-hosts actually pointed out that's the reason Trump has the support that he has, is because you keep demeaning his supporters as if they're not capable of understanding that they feel less secure. Illegals have entered their neighborhoods. Everything costs more, and they've got foreign wars they don't believe in.
Yeah, they keep demeaning people, just like she demeaned black men. Yes, Sonny.
So I think it is a moment for introspection. We'll find out whether they're capable of it. But a lot of brains are broken right now, Harris.
Yeah, a lot of brains is broken. I like that right there. Brains is broken. A lot of brains is broken. Like it, might got to do something with that right there. Shout out to Ken J for the $5 super chat. He said, "How can you blame someone when they were never on your side to begin with? Lighter Hue were very intentional with their decisions, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. See, the same thing that happened back when Hillary ran. Women thought that women was just gonna just vote for her like 100% out here in the doggone street. No, it don't work like that.
So they're going to say things that they may regret tomorrow.
Yeah, Joy Reid said the same thing, blaming white women. Black women, you stood in there. I don't think that we have any idea.
You say black women, you stood in there. I blame them little white slow bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what she said, but not verbatim. She blaming I Lighter Hugh's sister. He said Sonny made her co-host mad when she said that about uneducated white women. Damn it, I wish I could find the clip. Here, I can find the clip.
Yeah, how many people who didn't want to tell their friends and neighbors that they voted for Donald Trump? Let's be gentle on the demographics there for these two.
Oh, stop. Say this right here. Like I was trying to tell people, if you still want to keep your loved ones, the people who you believe love you and care about you, then tell them that you're going to vote for the same person that they voted for.
That they voted for Donald Trump. Let's be gentle on the demographics there for these two women.
Say things that they may regret tomorrow.
Yeah, Joy Reid said the same thing, blaming white women. Black women, you stood in there. I don't think that we have any idea how many people who didn't want to tell their friends and neighbors that they voted for Donald Trump. Yes. Let's be gentle on the demographics there for these two women, because you're taking down an entire race of people. And it's really odd coming from the left.
Shout out to CW for the $2 super chat. You say the Indians didn't show up. Ooh, I have the numbers, but it's don't look. Watch. But at the bottom it says all others. I wish that they would have put up there how many Indian brothers and sisters voted Democrat. I wish that they would have. I showed enough because I really want to know if the Indian population hadn't came out. Is Indian derogatory? You say Willie is on the View YT page. But do I have to really like search for it? Is it like the latest one or something like that? Somebody gotta let me know. Is it something that is titled to where, okay, I blame the white women? Oh, shit, I got to play it. We just can't let that there go. Damn it, if I just do the video. Election, mortem behind the thing. The View, the Democrat. It's 6 hours. Who rolled? Did the Republicans right? The cast of, we don't know. Breaking down the demographics. That was one day ago. Nope, we're going back too far. So this will have to have been something new. So maybe this was the 4 hours ago. Maybe it's on that one, but hold up.
Or maybe not.
Well, that's the problem, is that they look at people only in group categories, right? Identity politics says if you are X, you will vote Y. And Trump showed that, no, it's not about that. What do you believe? What creator, what do you,
and how much green do you need?
Worship? All of those things matter.
How much green do you need? Shit about the economy.
More, absolutely.
The color that matters to everybody, the color of money. Paying for groceries. President-elect Trump and his supporters celebrating a historic victory.
All right, we're going to get off this right here, and now we're gonna go to this beautiful baby speech. Oh Jesus, I put up them. I wasn't supposed to show y'all them beautiful babies like that right there. Hold on, I'm pushing the button, but the button ain't pushing back. All right, got it. Let me slide my cell phone over there. Look at me. That's what's up. They say they need to blame they slave master. Bam. Hit him in the head like that. Let's go ahead on and listen to the speech, y'all. Hold on. Oh, KK. Oh, I got to put up a picture on the mug or something like that right there. Hold on. Grab this one. Hold on. Let me make sure I can put it up here like that. I do it like that. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need your support. We need some numbers. We over 300. We should be over 300 with the thumbs up. I can't do it without you good, lovely people out here in these streets. We also on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Trying to get these followers up to 220 by the week's end. If y'all new around here, if y'all want to watch a player somewhere else, please go around to twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. All links is down there in the description. They say, Willie, if they had made Trump Speedos, would you get them? Yep. Hell yeah. As memorabilia. As memorabilia. He say, KK need a mandingo. Republicans got the presidency, the Senate, and probably will have the House. Let's have this convo in a year and see how y'all feel then. That's a good point because we will be paying attention to the economy. Trump say he's sending them back so we can keep black jobs. We finna keep black jobs out here in these streets. Yeah. Yeah. Coming to the stage right now is Vice President Kamala Harris.
This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, David Muir.
Good afternoon. We're coming on the air. We want to take you to live pictures right now because Vice President...
He be sounding like so professional. His name David.
Report.
David sound professional.
Now reporting, David Muir.
Good afternoon. We're coming on the air. We want to take you to live pictures right now because Vice President
I got to practice that right there.
Kamala Harris is about to come before the cameras at her alma mater, Howard University in Washington, D.C.
So she came back to Howard and stuff, and people they happen to see her, hey, girl, we took another damn day off losing pay.
To concede her loss to former President Donald Trump.
Right? I need an intro just like that. Also... Oh, she kind of slim.
The vice president, of course, hoped to give a different speech last night, but here she is today. After learning that she has lost the election to the former president, she's at her alma mater in Washington, D.C., where so many supporters had gathered last night, hoping that they would hear...
Oh, Howard is in D.C. I don't know why I thought Howard wasn't like in Atlanta. But that's Clark and Spelman. All right, go.
A much different speech from the vice president today, delivering this speech.
Good afternoon.
You the greatest, KK! Kamala!
Good afternoon, everyone.
Talk to him, Kamala. Come on, Kay.
Good afternoon.
That baby got that smile like she about to laugh on y'all ass. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Thank you all. Thank you.
Come on, Darker, you sister.
Thank you. So let me say...
Say something.
And I love you back.
Thank you. We love you too, baby. We love you too.
So let me say, my heart is full today. My heart is full today, full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me, full of love for our country.
Like she should have started out. I grew up in the middle class. You know what I'm saying?
And full of resolve. The outcome of this election is not what we wanted.
No, it's not.
Not what we fought for.
No, it wasn't.
Not what we voted for.
Yes,
but hear me when I say.
This is what we voted for. They voted for you. Other people voted for Trump. This is the results of what y'all voted for.
Hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright.
What does that mean? The light of America's promise will always burn bright. Who came up with that little line? What does that mean?
As long as we never give up, and as long as we keep fighting.
I love what that mouth do.
To my beloved Doug and our family, I love you so very much.
Doug back there about to do the Dougie. Look at Doug, true player.
To President Biden and Dr. Biden, thank you for your faith and support. To Governor Walz and the Walz family, I know your service to our nation will continue. And to my extraordinary team, to the volunteers who gave so much of themselves, to the poll workers and the local election.
I want y'all to stop that. Ricky Smiley said white folk didn't come out. White folk didn't come out and vote for that sister. What that lady name who we were just talking about? Sunny, the sunshine lady. She blamed white women. Look at all them white sisters in the crowd. Look at all of those white sisters in the crowd. See, when y'all talk crap and y'all try to alienate, you're just gonna keep pushing white folk away when you need white folk to win a election. How many of y'all don't believe that you need white folks to win a election?
Official.
All them white folk at a HBCU. Ooh, whoa. So to all our white sisters and brothers who at the HBCU, they black too.
To Governor Walz and the Walz family, I know your service to our nation will continue.
You shall see 6 black sisters.
And to my extraordinary team, to the volunteers who gave so much of themselves.
Shout out to Roman Rome for the $2 super chat. Say, don't Ricky Smiley wear a dress? Sometimes he do.
To the poll workers and the local election.
Look at all these black women. No. Every woman you see on the screen, because if they went to this HBCU, if they went to any HBCU, they are all black women. Go ahead.
Officials, I thank you. I thank you all.
You're welcome.
Look, I am so proud of the race we ran.
Okay.
And the way we ran it. Over the 107 days of this campaign.
Okay. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. Say, why is Sarah Palin the only smart woman in the game? Good question.
We have been intentional about building community and building coalitions.
Okay.
Bringing people together from every walk of life and background. United by love of country, with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. And we did it with the knowledge that we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Now I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now.
Girl, what? I hope she go off script at least one time. Try it, girl. It might work.
I get it.
You say she better not cry.
But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him...
Y'all go ahead on with that little bullshit. It don't affect nothing. Shout out to Ken J for the $5 super chat. They say women don't understand that men voted to save them from themselves last night. Talk about it. I be trying to tell y'all they baby need guidance.
And we will help him and his team with their transition.
Do y'all notice? She's conceding, and she just pointed out we will help him with his transition. Y'all do know why she said that, right? Because when Biden won, he didn't show up at the inauguration and he did not help with the transition. She's taking a shot right now. That's all she's doing. But go ahead.
and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
You see? So now she's talking about January 6th. We will engage in the peaceful transfer of power. She's referring to January 6th. So she's taking another shot. But go ahead. Hey, this her time.
A fundamental principle of American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results.
She took another shot.
That principle,
because Trump did not accept losing the election,
as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it. At the same time,
but we're going to act like people like, who was that? Ross Perot, who did not agree back in the days either. And he wanted a second count and all that shit. And then he eventually had them bowed out. But he didn't accept them damn numbers either. And he wasn't wrong. He said, must be a Howard crowd taking off days from work. Yes.
In our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States.
Speak, sister.
And loyalty to our
she looks so sad, though.
Conscience and to our God. My allegiance to all three,
to our country, to our gods. Did she say God?
Is why I am here to say, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign.
Woo! What does that mean? Okay, you just gonna keep doing your job until your job over with. Your job is over in January, baby. So you're gonna continue that fight or something? I don't. You say, Willie, how can she take shots with no ammo? Fight over. Yeah, right. It don't even matter.
The fight. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation.
The fight for the ideas at the heart of our nation. What does those words mean? He said, Willie, she ain't even roll her hair up last night. Say, look at her hair, though. Somebody say that she got that bed hair. Baby got that bad hair.
The ideals.
And what's up with her neck? Why you got all these goddamn wrinkles and shit? Maybe you gotta iron that shit. Listen. When you wake up, you gotta iron that shit out, sister. I do understand that you're 59. You're 59, that lighter hue is showing, baby. Come on now. Do something different.
That reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up.
Okay. That's what's up. Keep fighting, sugar.
I will never give up the fight for a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations.
For the last 3.5 years, it has been difficult for Americans to pursue their dreams, their wants, and aspiration. Why? Because the cost of everything too damn high. People want to go and get their PhDs and shit like that right there. It costs too much. People want to get their masters. It costs too much. People want to get their bachelors. It costs too much. Yeah. People trying to help their side pieces pay off cars and, apartments and shit like that. It costs too much. People have aspirations and dreams, but the last 3.5 years have been very, very difficult. Very difficult. Do you know how many people wanted more than one side piece in the last 3.5 years, but they can't afford it? But they could afford it under Trump. Do you know how many people had to drop their side pieces when Biden won the presidency? Ever since these wars started, players ain't really out here like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And do you know how many of these babies need these sugar daddies? Do you know how much? Do y'all know that a lot of women would not get educations if it wasn't for sugar daddies? I think that y'all take sugar daddies for granted. Y'all take the people who really be sponsoring y'all for granted. And I hope that y'all players is understanding. They take us for granted, and we sponsor the goddamn futures out here. Shout out to D for the $2 super chat. Say Piach got old in a day. Say turkey wrinkle neck. Got to be more careful. Go ahead, sister.
Where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body and not have their government telling them what to do.
That's what's up. So basically, you want to live in a world to where government don't tell you what to do. Well, then you should be fighting against all the laws of the land. Because see, a lot of us, we have the illusion that we is in control of our lives. And like y'all hear me say a lot, I like to have as much control of my life as possible. I know you cannot control your life 100% because we have these things called laws. And I may want to do something that's against the law, and I'm not going to do something that's against the law that's going to have me hemmed up, locked up at the resort. So you should be fighting against all laws, just not laws that that is so-called against women. So fellas, again, you will get blamed for her not winning, but she was not running for you. She was running for women.
Where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body.
And you do know, ain't nobody stop women from making decisions about their own body. You just got to catch that damn baby in time to knock the baby off. You know, like in Florida. Listen, right after you hunt, you better pee on the stick. After you hunt, damn it, if you hunched on Sunday, at least test your pee on Friday. Yeah. After every time you hunch, give yourself about 5-6 days and test. You all need to be testing. You need to be testing your pee every week if you hunching. That way you can beat the 6 weeks. I saw a commercial about the Clear Blue thing. Damn it. The advertising of the commercial about the Clear Blue piss pregnancy stick thing. How they advertise it to you? Because their stick can let you know that you pregnant 5 days earlier or some shit like that. I just saw that commercial yesterday. They can listen, the Clear Blue Choice, something like that right there. The way that they're advertising is they let you know 5 days before other pregnancy testers let you know. Ain't nobody stopping the baby from knocking these children off. Well, we just saying you can knock them off if you catch them in time. If you laying around, playing around and all that little fly shit, then that's on you. So, watch this. Which I have a problem with, like the 6 weeks, because I support it, but I say kill him. I say get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Just in my mind. But if you all is serious about not producing a child, you know, y'all have a whole bunch of things called contraceptives that you don't even care nothing about. Hell, you got the Plan Bs, you got condoms. If you don't care about that, and if it just so happened to that P to go ahead on and bust an egg wide open, if y'all was serious about not having a child, you would keep up with when you had sex and when to test your pee out here in these streets. So the government ain't stopping nothing.
Never give up the fight for
say close your legs.
a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. Where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body.
Now say something about men. Say something about men. Yeah, the Clear Blue. Yep.
And not have their government telling them what to do.
So now you need to say to where we can live in America where men have control over their wallets and the government don't tell them what to do. I wonder if she's going to say that next.
We will never give up
Nope.
the
She ain't gonna say
fight to
that.
protect our schools and our streets from gun violence.
Girl, what is you going to do to protect the schools from gun violence? See, that's those lies I keep trying to tell y'all. There's certain things that we can't stop. There's literally certain things that we can't stop. You cannot stop somebody from running up in a school and shooting a school. if somebody really wanted to do it, they would not leave receipts behind that somebody can pick up and read, say, oh, well, he's thinking about shooting up school on Friday. Because if a real shooter want to shoot up something, they just wake up in the morning and just go on out to the school and just start shooting up some shit. You can't control that. She wants you to believe that a government can control that.
And America, we will never give up the fight for our democracy.
That's right.
For the rule of law.
Rule of law.
For equal justice.
That's right.
And for the sacred idea that every one of us, no matter who we are or where we start out, has certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be respected and upheld.
As long as you is an American citizen, I'm in agreement. Y'all know she just did the spiel, and that was like for the immigrants, for the illegals. Because regardless of where you start out, see, these words is done on purpose. Go. I like it though.
And we will continue to wage this fight in the voting booth, in the courts, and in the public square. And we will also wage it in quieter ways, in how we live our lives, by treating one another with kindness and respect, by looking in the face of a stranger and seeing a neighbor, by always using our strength to lift people up,
That's right.
to fight
Come on, sister.
for the dignity that all people deserve. The fight for our freedom will take hard work, but like I always say, we like hard work. Hard work is good work.
Girl, shut your mouth. Listen, truth be told, don't nobody like hard work. I don't, listen, I know we've been trained to say this type of stuff. Yeah, I like to put in a good, hard day's work. No, we don't. Don't nobody want to work like that. No. We want to play around and lay around and get paid. Can we just be honest? Huh? Can we literally just be honest? Shout out to Charles for the $5 super chat. He say child support is paid through labor from my body. There it is. There it is.
Hard work can be joyful work.
Do you see how she's pushing that shit into the minds of people, like the people who came before me pushed that stuff on me? You feel better when you put in a hard day's work and got me out here working like a damn slave, working my ass off. Come on now. That's why our bodies be breaking down, because we be working real hard. Notice the people who don't work real hard, they live longer than us. They have more fun. They have less health problems. You know, like people who get assistance. To all you working people, pay attention to the people who get these absorbent amount, I think that's the word, of food stamps. See, it's less stress on them people. They get all these food stamps because bitch don't work nowhere with all them children. She's not stressed out when she go to the grocery store. That means that her skin and everything has the opportunity to look better than yours. Her body, her bones, her organs, and everything, because the mind controls it all. The hard workers, like she just said, the hard workers and be a hard worker and all that dumb shit, that helps you die faster. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. Say them support abortion and single motherhood. Facts. They support killing the goddamn babies and raising a child without a daddy. Got to be more careful. Go on, sister, say it.
And the fight for our country is always worth it. It is always worth it.
But what rights don't we have, like right now, that we need to be? Oh, yeah, to kill a child later on. You can kill a baby in Florida before 6 weeks. In other states, it may be like 12 weeks or 18 weeks or something like that right there. All you have to do is just go to a state where you can knock the baby off. It ain't that serious. Like, come on now.
To the young people who are watching, it is...
He said to the young people that's watching, he said Democrats gonna get the same speeches and follow the same game plan like yesterday was a fluke. All the young people.
To the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign,
I'm glad that she just said that. I told y'all that it was going to be okay too. Every time that we have voted, the person who we have voted for, like a lot of us, we voted for Trump. The last time, Trump lost. Guess what happened 3.5 years later? You still alive though. Guess what happened when Biden and Harris has been in office? You've been working really, really hard. You've been paying your bills. You still been living. And it saddens me that people have been trying to use fear tactics to make people afraid of a Trump presidency, as if the world is going to end. So I'm glad that she said to the young people, it's going to be all right. And proof to the young people that it's going to be all right, when y'all get to be like in y'all 40s and 50s and y'all still voting, just look back at this time and be like, shit, we made it through. We made it through that. They want you to believe that you're just not going to make it through. Trying to tell y'all these people are liars. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. He say, Willie, all I want my essential products, and Monkey say I'm good, but bills gotta be paid. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, Linda. This is why they have to promote so many things to women, because men is so easy. It's just like you pointed out. All you need is Monkey and essential products. Men is so simple. Men want some Monkey, money, and essential products. It's simple. Women want Pluto, Venus. You can give a bitch Saturn, she still want the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all expectations. The expectations for what y'all want is ridiculous. That's why they have to keep promoting to women. They have to keep marketing to women. Because women is emotional and they need a lot of stuff that once they get all this stuff, they realize eventually that they didn't need it. But go ahead.
I would often say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing.
Right? You say, I seen Carter, Reagan, Clinton, Bush 1 and 2, Obama and Biden, and I'm still here. That's what I'm saying. We made it through. We made it to this point here. So with these little fear tactics that the world gonna end and all that little dumb shit, y'all got to stop listening to certain people. They stupid.
Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win.
It just mean that y'all didn't win tonight. I'm in agreement.
The important thing is don't ever give up.
Don't you quit.
Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to make the world a better place.
Right.
You have power. You have power.
Yes.
And don't you ever listen when anyone tells you something is impossible because it has never been done before.
Facts. Speak, sister.
You have the capacity to do extraordinary good in the world.
That's right. That's right.
And so to everyone who is watching, do not despair. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves.
Okay. All right. So you ready to talk? You ready to do a little
This is a time to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged for the sake of freedom and justice.
They need to stay engaged with a family. Have y'all noticed that for some reason, damn it, I'm just catching it, but have y'all heard her talk about family? Us building families or anything, or staying together with the person who you with? No.
and the future that we all know we can build together. Look, many of you know I started out as a prosecutor, and throughout my career, I saw people at some of the worst times in their lives.
Girl, I thought you were finna tell us that you know I came up in the middle class just like y'all did, huh? You know I had done work at McDonald's and shit like that right there too? I was doing the fries and stuff like that. Don't nobody remember but me. But yeah.
People who had suffered great harm and great pain, and yet found within themselves the strength and the courage and the resolve to take the stand, to take a stand.
Yeah, she do got a good speech writer. Yes, she does. Yeah.
To fight for justice, to fight for themselves, to fight for others. So let their courage be our inspiration.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. I don't know what she just said, but damn it, that shit did sound good. You say she might be back, Willie. She will be the most familiar candidate to the left, and she has already served in the White House. You may have a point because if Biden ran and he was 78, he was 77 or 78, yeah. She can go ahead on the run again. She just got to listen. They just got to stop with her running as a black woman. I am upset that the first black woman done lost in my lifetime. I am upset.
Let their determination be our charge. And I'll close with this. There's an adage an historian once called a law of history.
You say, why do I feel like I'm in the middle school assembly?
True of every society across the ages. The adage is, only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people
Somebody in the background say, oh.
feel like we are entering a dark time. But for the benefit of us all, I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the light of a brilliant, brilliant billion of stars. The light.
Look at Buddy face. What is you talking about? I had chemistry today and shit. Bitch, who you talking to? He say, man, I voted for her, but F this bitch, she lost. Life goes on. He say, I just want my situation to continue to get better, whether it's Donald Trump or Donald Duck. Facts. I think that's all the American people want. That's all that people want. They want this shit to be better because shit bad right now. Just say, take a stand to take a stand. That's what's up. That sounds like something that she'll say. Look at Buddy's face like, bitch, I got a report, dude. Now I got to use Chat GPT and shit like that right there. What is you saying? Hell, he look like a shooter. Listen, I hate to say that about our lighter hue brother, but damn, that's what I think. He look like a little shooter.
Ours. The light.
Look at him.
The light of optimism, of faith.
Baby talking about lights and optimism and stars in the dark and shit. You can only see them when it's black outside. That's what's up. Go on, sister.
Of truth,
faith
and
truth.
service.
And service. Amen. Look at that baby. She said, I got him right there, bitch. I got him when I said the damn it, the faith and the service. Watch it. Look. Say it again. Watch her face when she get the applause. This is beautiful.
Of faith, of truth, and service.
You know me.
H-U.
She say H. Oh, she did the AKA thing. Or, oh, she said H-U. And they said, you know, or something like that. You know?
And may that work guide us, even in the face of setbacks, toward the extraordinary promise.
What if her teleprompter fail? She gonna have to wing it. Listen, at least say ski-wee one time, baby.
Of the United States of America. I thank you all. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. I thank you all.
Thank you,
Vice President Kamala Harris at Howard University.
She gave y'all like 12 minutes and 20 seconds.
Likely the most difficult speech of her career. Saying,
we're gonna get drunk now, but
my heart is full of gratitude, full of love for our country, full of resolve.
Look at Doug. Doug ready to do the Dougie.
She said the outcome of the election is not what we fought for, but she said the light of America's promise will always burn bright as long as we never give up fighting. She talked about reaching out to President-elect Donald Trump today. She said we will help his team. We will engage in a peaceful transfer of power, to applause there in the crowd. She talked about her loyalty to the Constitution and her expectation that
she gonna cry in the car.
That same loyalty will be shared by the president-elect. And she added there, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign, the fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness.
Let me make it look all cute. Listen, when you finish, we're gonna walk out together. We're gonna make this like a real presidential shot. That's real cute.
And for the dignity of all people. I want to bring in our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce. She's right there in the crowd. She listened in on the speech. Mary Bruce, no question, a painful speech for the vice president to deliver. These are always difficult for whichever side loses.
Freedom, freedom, freedom. That's what's up, man. That's what that baby don't say it out here. She ain't said nothing, but she said a lot. She said 12 minutes worth of stuff. She said some things. We gonna miss you, baby. Now listen. It's one thing that I do got to give her, like I had to say earlier. She really did make it entertaining for the last 3 months. She really, really did, because she like was speaking and stuff. People were asking her questions and she kept repeating herself. You know, I grew up in the middle class. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who done prosecuted the transnational slave traders of Egypt. I'm the only one who done prosecuted the Salmonella Corporation. That baby got some lines for your earth out here in these streets. Good job, KK. We with you, sister. We with you. Now, dog, did I already play this right here? I played that one right there because they were melting down out here, so I can get that off the screen. Oh, hate to see you go. But love to see you leave, baby. Love to see you leave. Y'all, let's go ahead on and jump into some other news real quick. I told y'all, we finna get back to our normal broadcast that we supposed to have out here. I'm gonna give y'all like two on real quick. This just happened today, and this is dangerous. Oh, this is right on time. Say thank you for the show. You're welcome. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Can we get the likes up over 300, man? God, no, we was almost over 500 earlier. Why y'all acting like that? You say time for a new black woman. Damn. Look here. I just spoke about this earlier. I just spoke about this, and I'm glad that I got this video to prove what I just had them say earlier. We have a story in St. Petersburg. Oh, just in Florida, my state. Stand your ground state, but go home state. Trump won my state. Bam. A middle school student shoots herself on the bus. Middle school student got on the bus with that fire and shot herself.
A 13-year-old girl is recovering after a shot rang out on a school bus in St. Petersburg. Good evening. I'm Keith Kate.
I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. Police say the girl brought the gun onto the bus and shot herself. No one else was hurt. This happened as the bus, which was filled with students, approached the intersection of 18th Avenue North and 49th Street North. News Channel 8's Melissa Marino has the very latest on the investigation.
Remember I said that it would prove what I just said earlier. I said that you cannot stop somebody from shooting up a school if they really want to shoot up a school. This child was able to get on a bus and shoot herself. So anybody can just get on the bus or go inside of a school and shoot up a school. Can't no government stop that. Shout out to Calvin for the $5 super chat. You say, who Who's really running the country right now? Chuck Schumer or Nancy Pelosi, or is it the Obamas, because Joe is nowhere to be found?
That girl is being treated here at All Children's Hospital for a gunshot wound. Police describing it as a very serious injury. Detectives now working to figure out what exactly happened. A shocking sight, a bullet hole on the side of a school bus.
You say, or did the gun bring the girl on the bus? Good question.
There was a pop on the school bus, and someone started yelling someone was shot. So the school bus driver drove about a block, saw a police officer, and flagged him down.
We're told a 13-year-old girl shot herself on the school bus carrying 20 students on their way to Tyrone Middle School this morning.
Tyrone got a middle school in St. Pete? I ain't even much know. You mean to tell me that somebody on the bus said that somebody is shot and the bus driver done drove a whole nother mile to find a damn police officer instead of pulling over and assisting the child to try to cauterize the wound? We got to retrain the bus driver. Go ahead.
Don't know if it was accidental, what the circumstances were, why she had the gun on the bus.
Thankfully, police say no other students were hurt. At the school today, an increased police presence and plenty of concerned parents.
My son is a bus rider, so my first thought was, oh my God, what was that? It was his bus. And then the school called back saying it wasn't his bus, but still.
Teresa Tomlinson picked her son up early because of the incident. Now she wants answers from the school.
What are they going to do about it? Where does it stop?
The school district sending a statement saying they are committed to safety. They also tell us that counselors are on hand talking to students and staff.
You cannot prevent this. We can do better prevention of children getting a hold of weapons. We can do better with that. But with people trying to shoot up school, no. Ain't nothing we can do about that right now. Unless, wait. Well, hell, it's hard to say, because no matter what law you put into place, if somebody is ready to leave Earth as they shooting up a school, there's really nothing that you can do about it. But damn it looked like that there's another video that's right up under this one right here.
A teen tragedy, a 19-year-old killed outside his home.
Whoa, so this is just a totally different story. My bad. I thought it was a school story. Hold on, let me back that up. The police. Oh, because it said the principal mourns the shooting death of former student. I thought that they was talking about the 13-year-old, the student that bought the gun on the bus, who shot herself. I would really love to know why this student,
a 13-year-old girl,
13-year-old, bought the gun on the bus. So let me see real quick. If there is another video about the same story. Let's see if somebody else got this doggone thing. The middle school, just the same channel. All right. Oh, wait. Damn it. That's 25 seconds. That's 35 seconds. I think we got one.
Though, with developing news out of St. Petersburg, a teenager is in the hospital after police say she shot herself on a middle school bus this morning. St. Pete police say there were about 20 kids on that bus on their way to Tyrone Middle School, and that's when they tell us the
I want to know how the hell Tyrone got to middle school. And what is Tyrone's last name?
bus driver heard a pop, and the kids started saying that someone was shot. The bus driver flagged down a police officer. The school is providing counseling now for the students who were on that bus. Please have a message to gun owners tonight.
Oh, okay. Come on.
It's very important that you lock your car and secure your guns. That means don't leave your gun in your car, even if it's locked. And if you do have a gun in your home, then be a responsible gun owner and make sure that it's not accessible to kids and that it's in a secure place.
So she started out with make sure that your gun in your car is locked. So that means that you have information that this 13-year-old got the parents or the guardian's gun out of their car.
Police tell us the 13-year-old was rushed to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital and is in stable condition right now, or at least is stable. No other students were hurt.
That's what's up. Nobody else was hurt. I don't know. Do y'all know what's crazy though? We is concerned about children shooting themselves. But people just went out to vote yesterday for women to be able to kill children. We play too much, man. Family terrorized by swatting car. Oh, whoa. The second time. Oh, that might be a good little story. Do y'all understand what I just had to say? We claim that we would care that a 13-year-old shot herself on a school bus, and we keep saying that we care about kids because the children are our future. Teach them well and let them. Yeah. Them. When we all just went out to vote for and or against mothers knocking off the churn. Shame on you people who voted for mothers to be able to knock off their churn. What is this one right here? 14 years and this was a day ago? You mean I missed this?
Yeah, okay.
Hold on. Let's go ahead on and look into this right here then. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said, what could the school have done, right? You see how we be asking questions to the wrong people or we have the wrong questions. Why do we have the wrong questions? Because we did not think about the question before we asked them on national television. The school need to do something. What? When you start out, the school need to do something. This is a situation where the parents need to do something. The gun owners need to do something. This had nothing to do with the damn school. The school need to, hey, what? Watch this. Democrats is going to start talking about, well, hell, we need to put metal detectors on the school buses. Huh? Yeah, right. You say now they want metal detectors on school buses. Yep. Oh, that's a good one. Say, Willie, can she get $16 million from the school though? Well, she wasn't hunching nobody, so I guess we pay out if you've been hunching somebody in a long relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He said that was my 5th grade graduation song. Got to be vocab. He said, I bet teachers be quitting their jobs working at schools. Yeah, because we continuously is needing teachers. I was even thinking about going inside one of these classrooms and tell them to open up the book to chapter 7 and do from chapter 7 to 11. While I just sit up on Facebook or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't teaching shit. Listen, if you got a question, wait till your teacher come back. If you have a question, Google it. Yeah, don't ask me about no math problems or none of that fly shit right there. Man, you better Google that shit. You better use ChatGPT when you come on now. You mean to tell me that these teachers ain't taught y'all how to use Google yet? Be questioning me, but you're the substitute teacher. I'm just in place. I'm just the babysitter. Not no damn teacher. Not unless you trying to ask me about the streets and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to ask me about real life, but if it got anything to do with your education in the building thing that they're supposed to be teaching y'all, you got to ask Google, man. You ask me anything about real life outside of the goddamn building, I got you. I can educate you heavily. I'm trying to tell you something. Because the truth be told, if you let me tell it, the classes that y'all taking, only about 3 of these is needed. You know what I'm saying? Your math, because you got to be able to count. Your reading, because if you do not know how to read, Jesus. What is reading, math? Hell, it's just 2 classes that's really, really needed, right? Reading and math, and because they don't have common sense in school no more. So, damn it, reading and math is about it. Yeah, we can do science and stuff, but that can fall under reading. And a lot of y'all need English. A lot of y'all need to learn English. But I guess that also comes with reading. So, yeah, reading and math. The only 2 fundamentals that you really, really need for life. Those are the ones that you need for life. Yeah. We can say science, but what type of science? Now, if you talk about being a chemist or something like that right there, then I can agree you need some chemistry skills. Because you may want to be an entrepreneur one day. You know what I'm saying? in the community. And you may need to understand chemistry. You may need to know how to weigh stuff and stuff. Yeah. Pounds, ounces, and, tablespoons, teaspoons, and stuff like that right there. 1/4, 3/4, and halves, and 8 ball. Is 8 ball a measurement? Can anybody answer that right there? Is 8 ball a measurement? I don't know 8 ball a measurement. But see, that chemistry go with like meth, cocaine, heroin. Chemistry helps with all that stuff right there. Yeah, no. I'm just saying something. We have a 16-year-old suspect in murder. A suspect in a murder of a 14-year-old held without bond. I think I just did this story just the other day.
So 16-year-old Kevin Kinsey Jr. is being charged as an adult, and he's facing charges for murder, assault.
I don't like her jacket, though, dog. It's like her jacket don't fit with the story. Is it really, really cold out there like that, sister?
And various firearm charges. He appeared in court for his bail hearing virtually today. His family was in the courtroom. His attorney arguing for either home detention or even to be placed in a juvenile facility, but those weren't granted. He's being held without bond.
Okay, all right. So an 8 ball is a 3.5. So an 8 ball is an 1/8. A 4.0, a 3.5. See? You see how y'all using them numbers? That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
And while Kinsey initially told police it was an accident, prosecutors today argued he knew what he was doing.
Oh, he knew what he was doing. The 16-year-old who had done killed a 14-year-old? Y'all tell us that a 14-year-old knew what they was doing? But y'all tell me, Willie, they just kids. They not know what they doing.
A Halloween party Saturday night in this Aberdeen neighborhood caused a scare in real life. The late night party turning into a deadly shooting.
It's gut-wrenching.
14-year-old Jaden Winchester, a student and football player at Harvard Grace High School, was shot and killed. 16-year-old Kevin Kinsey Jr. is now facing charges, accused of his murder. In court Monday, Kinsey's attorney saying he's an 11th grade student at Harvard Grace, also on the football team. He's now being held without bond.
It's not, just Aberdeen. It's all over the country that we have juveniles running around without weapons and feel the need to use those weapons.
These charging docs from the Harford County State's attorney laying out what happened.
It's a sad day for the residents of Aberdeen. It's a sad day for the residents of Havre de Grace and for the families involved.
The docs say the party, held at a home on Centerdine Avenue, was shut down, the homeowner making everyone leave. 6 people then got into a car. Witnesses say Winchester said something to Kinsey. While it's not clear if it was a joke or not, one witness says Kinsey responded saying, quote, "Stop playing with me. I'll blow you."
Whoa. Wait, hold on. Isn't he missing some words? Wait a minute.
In quote, "Stop playing with me. I'll blow you."
Stop playing with me. I'll blow you. Whoa. What do you mean? Wait. Hold on. That's a threat? Wait, hold on. Stop playing with me, I'll blow you. You talking from male to male? What do you mean you'll blow me? What?
Moments later, Winchester was shot. At that point, the charging docs say Kinsey got out of the car to get away, only for him to come back to the car, saying he didn't mean to and had to find the gun. A few seconds.
Also, he shot, dropped the gun. He ran away. I ain't mean to shoot you. Y'all seen the gun?
Seconds later, he ran away again. Police later finding Kinsey with bloodstains on his clothes. Kinsey telling police, quote, "I'm scared. I don't want to go to jail. It was an accident."
So he was close enough when he shot that he had blood on his clothes. So he shot him point blank range. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. Drop the gun, leave, come back for the gun. He thought about it.
But in court Monday during his bail hearing, prosecutors argued the shooting wasn't an accident, something police told us on Sunday.
Detectives at this time have not been able to confirm that this was an accident. Their investigation has led them to believe that this is a homicide.
The charging documents say Kinsey was seen at the party with a handgun and bullets. The gun was...
He was seen at the party with a handgun and bullets, showing off that he had that fire. That's what's wrong with you people.
Found to be registered to Kinsey's father. Monday.
Kinsey got a daddy? Got to be more careful.
In court, it was also revealed it's not the first time Kinsey is accused of a crime. They say he has a prior case that's pending in the juvenile system. But the details of that case aren't clear. His attorney not wanting to speak with us.
And no response to the bail hearing?
No.
Thank you, though.
Any response to the charges he's facing?
No.
I don't like that jacket for you, though, baby.
And again, while the circumstances surrounding that prior offense aren't clear, I did reach out to the Harford County school system today, and they tell me they had not received any prior reportable offense charges. Live in Harford County, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
What am I looking at on Twitter? I got to share this on my Twitter, put up on the screen for y'all. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. I don't have to do that because if it's on Twitter, got to be on YouTube right now in a bigger video. You is lying to me. What is they doing in Chicago? What the hell? Hold up, big abortion, yada yada yada. This is 2 months ago they did. So it ain't made to YouTube. I gotta go to Twitter. I can't believe what's going on. And this is something like quick, but I didn't know. Let me share it. Let me repost it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, she melting down. Let me repost that too. I got the. Okay. Well, let's just have a little fun. Let's just have a little fun, and we're gonna play some meltdown videos. This is hilarious. We're doing too much. Hold on. Let me make sure I grab this right. Hold on. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Need your support, like I always say. Can't do it without you wonderful people. You all is good people. Let's see real quick.
How did we get here? How did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now? All I can say is how fucking dare you?
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala, and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
It's not gonna happen. Go, Kamala.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
I chose women. I chose family. I chose America. Wow.
The fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. But you don't understand how scared of this man I am.
If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like we're scared for our lives, we're scared for our friends.
That's why y'all need men.
Dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country, what it means for us as a people. To know that there is that much ignorance and that much hate in this country, it's so terrifying. It's so terrifying. How the fuck are we back in this same situation again? Who the fuck is voting for him? Genuinely.
Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies. Live with that decision. Sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable. Fuck you.
Wow. Shout out to the Dems. Well, tell us how you really feel. That's what's up. Hey, shout it. It is what it is. Shout it. Look. This is what I want to show y'all, though. Before I saw the little breakdown shit, I didn't know that they was protesting in Chicago in front of Trump Plaza.
All that system stands for! All that system stands for!
Trump out, stand up, fight back. All power to the people. This is in Chicago. They protest. Hold on, dog. Hold on. All right, let's go. We gotta see. Hold up. Protest some. You gotta click on some. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, this is for real. This is real life.
Donald Trump, you will see. Donald Trump, you will see.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Play it. Timeline. They really protesting. What though? Alright. Okay, we saw that one. Okay, so everybody is just sharing that. Hold on.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! No hate, no fear! No hate, no fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
Immigrants are welcome here. Why? You say that's my favorite part of Chicago. You say I'm scared for Trump too. Hell, it was 3 attempts on his life. 3 attempts. Hold on. Who?
The queer vote in this country, the women's vote in this country, and you do nothing on the policy side to actually distance yourself, distinguish yourself.
So the queer vote didn't count or something? The women vote didn't count or something?
From the Republicans that you're going to lose. We warned them that
Hold on. So now outside of Chicago's federal courthouse, a Palestine solidarity protest is underway in response to Donald Trump's presidential victory. Organizer Hatim Abdul Abadayi blames the Democrats, saying that they did nothing on the policy side to distinguish themselves from the Republicans. Oh, okay.
would happen. And it happened exactly the way the movement said it was going to happen. The Democrats could not take one step forward and put any kind of stop to Netanyahu and Israel's murderous rampage against the Palestinian people in Gaza.
Oh, alright. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but this is like they protesting. Wait, hold on. What is this? 30,000 dead, not one more. What is this for? Oh, wait. Let's go to the latest. I need to see the latest stuff. So this the latest. So they all doing the same thing? So the same video has been shared. So why isn't there more videos on the protests? Why is it the same video? This makes no sense when all them people out there and everybody got a damn phone. It should be more than this one video. I typed in Chicago protest. We got the same 11 to damn it, the 9 to 11 second protest. What's going on with you good people? This is crazy. I ain't know that. I can ass out here in these streets. All right, let me go on and get Twitter off my thing. I've been scroll down on some nakedness or something because Twitter be playing like that right there. Twitter is a porn site, in case y'all don't know. He say, Willie, that ain't nothing but a block party. That's all it is. They out there just out there. They out there just out there. Bam, let me go on and get that off my screen. Let me, oh, damn it. I forgot about this right here. We got to do this before we get on up out of here. Let me grab this right here. Damn it. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live. Live on twitch.tv.com. I need the support. Listen, support is a verb. I got to refresh. We should have been over 300 with the thumbs ups. We had 293. We got to get over 300. I got to shut my mouth. Willie, don't you say nothing else until these good people get you over 300. Until the good people get you over 300, pimping. Don't say nothing else. Something got to give. No, shout it. Something got to give. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 300. Let's go ahead on and get into the show. Let's continue with the show. Really quick. Let's go to Maryland. All right. We have a new law in Maryland. New law in Maryland that allows children as young as 10 years old to be held accountable for their crime.
831, Maryland Department of Juvenile Services is making changes to how it handles children who break the law. That law now goes into effect today.
Yeah, the goal is to hold young people accountable for non-violent crimes. DC News Now, Jean-Marie Sissay is like...
The thing is that, whoa. We got a new law to hold children accountable for non-violent crimes? What about the violent crimes?
News Now, Jean-Marie Sissay is live this morning at the Prince George's County Courthouse. And Jean-Marie, what made them decide to make these changes?
Yeah, good morning. Well, many people notice the trend of seeing younger and younger children committing crimes, but then being let go because of their age, and that's what ultimately led to the decision of these new changes to the Department of Juvenile Services, and that all goes into effect starting today. Now, the bill was actually signed back in the spring, but again, it is starting today, and children now 10 to 12 years old can be referred to the juvenile justice system. Now, previously, juveniles younger than 13 were able to just be sent home back to their parents, and some of them were reoffenders. Now that child will be held accountable in the juvenile justice system and will qualify for a variety of services to help them avoid becoming reoffenders. Now this includes juveniles committing carjackings, animal cruelty, and even third-degree sexual assault.
Even third-degree sexual assault. So now, do y'all understand that this is now a law being put on the books where they be held accountable? Third-degree sexual assault, so they wasn't being held accountable. And for them to change the law and to put a law in place for third-degree sexual encounters or sexual assault encounters, it has been going on a lot. And they've been able to go home.
Animal cruelty and even third-degree sexual assault.
They've been able to do this shit and go home a lot in order for them to change the law.
That wasn't a license for us just to lock every young child up.
It should be a license for y'all to lock every young child up who out here committing damn crimes. She sounds like she's a Democrat, but go ahead.
But it was an opportunity for us to say, look, something's going on with this child. They need to be held accountable in the juvenile system, and we need to provide services to them and require them to complete those services and programs before they can come back into the community.
Maryland was won by KK, Democrat state. Y'all still don't want to hold the parents accountable. Still don't want to hold the parents accountable. I can stop juvenile crime. I can, as a politician out here in the doggone street, I can knock juvenile crime down 90% if you give me a year. A year, I can drop juvenile crime down 95% in a year, because the word got to get like to everybody else. The word got to get out to the youths. And if you do this, you're going to jail. We're not playing with you, little monkey. I'm trying to tell you something. So then those juveniles will talk to their little cousins and shit like that right there. Man, I'm in jail. I'm just 11 years old. They say I got to do a year and a day. Yup. I can knock juvenile crime down 95%. I can drop adult crime down in 6 months. I can literally, damn it, let me have my way, I can drop it down 90% in 6 months. For the little pettiest. When I say the pettiest crime, that's a year and a day itself. That's minimum. And I mean like the pettiest crime, like you done took like some spearmint gum or something like that. Bitch, that's a year and a day. And we're not playing with you no more. You do any other crime, it's 5 years or better. We don't care about first time offenders. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You out of here. You off the block. That's a minimum.
Now, again, the law went into effect today, and the Prince George's County State's Attorney's Office says they do have resources and services to help families that are struggling with their children to kind of get the help they need, so that they
help families who are struggling with their children. Y'all know who these families, who they talking about here. They're talking about single mothers, but they're calling them families who are struggling with children.
don't have to enter the system. Reporting in Upper Marlboro, I'm Jan Marisa Say, DC News Now. 8:30.
That's what's up. Just a bunch more BS. We don't be believing what we be saying. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if there's even a stat on that. Maryland. Let's see if there is a statistic on that. It's a complex issue. The number of families I've seen, including poverty, education, yada yada yada. Oh, okay. Let me go and put up on the screen for you. Let me give y'all some information that you can use out here in the doggone street. It is better to be weaponized with information. I typed in, and you're gonna see it at the top. Single motherhood in Maryland. You know, the state that KK had done won. Single motherhood is a complex issue in Maryland with a number of factors affecting single mothers and their children, including poverty, education, and the job market. Poverty. Single mothers in Maryland are 22% more likely to live in poverty than other Maryland households. However, the likelihood of living in poverty decreases with education levels. For example, 16% of single mothers with an associate's degree live in poverty, compared to 32% of those with a high school diploma. So even though you have graduated as a single mother, 32% of y'all in poverty. 16% of mothers with an associate degree live in poverty. And that's because your ass got children. Oh, because you is a single mama. Education. Earning a college degree can lead to significant earnings gains, and a lower likelihood of living in poverty. Job market. As of October the 25th, 2024, the hourly pay for single mothers in Maryland is $47. The average hourly pay for single mothers living in Maryland is $47. However, the pay range can vary greatly, with some salaries as high as $74 and others as low as $11. That makes sense to y'all? The number of single mothers in 2029, roughly 191,342 Maryland children live with a single mother. In 2020, about 41% of all births in Maryland were to unmarried mothers. Okay, so damn near 200,000 women, children is being raised or live with a single mother. And you gonna just tell us the average hourly pay for a single mother, the average is $47? How many of y'all believe that goddamn number? Listen. Just think about it. I don't want to throw everything that they said away because I may disagree, because if I'm going to believe some, then I should believe all, right? But that part, it just don't make no sense. Damn, there are 200,000 single mothers in Maryland. The average pay for single mothers is $47 an hour. Wow. He said, my high school was called the Baby Factory. Yes, I live in PG County. Wow. That's what's up. Who is the governor of Maryland? Oh, isn't that Tampon Timmy? Was he Minnesota or was that Maryland? I think he over Maryland. Here, hold on. What is the poverty level in Maryland? The level in Maryland is 9.5 of the population. Oh, okay. That ain't bad, right? She said one person 14,000 in 2023 and 15. In 2023 and 15,000 in 2024. Two people, 19,000 in 2024, 20,000. If you got a four people inside the household. Oh, Tampon is in Minnesota. This is in Maryland. Maryland got the Maryland mayor is Brandon Scott, right? Where that high ass crime at? Okay, so four people, $30,000. In 2023, $31,000, 200. 2024, your ass in poverty. That's a family of four, though. Right. Mm-hmm. So, from year to year, $1,200 is the difference for you being in poverty from 23 to 24. That's what's up. You say Westmore. Westmore is the Westmore is the governor, but Brandon Scott is of Baltimore, but Baltimore is in Maryland, right? Who is the governor of Maryland? That's Westmore. All right. Who is the mayor of Maryland? Brandon Scott, Baltimore, Maryland. And you mean to tell me that think about it again. The average hourly pay for single mothers is $47. Baltimore is in Maryland. I think it was 300,000 citizens in Maryland, and 173,000 came out and voted for the mayor. You say, Willie, I retired from General Motors. I only made $32 an hour. 42, I would destroy the game. Listen, they telling us the average single mama make $47 an hour in Maryland? I don't know about that, dog. And I don't live there. So I just got to take Google word. I got to take their word then, because if I'm going to believe some, then I should believe all, right? Let me go ahead on and give y'all this one right here, because this one here fits for what I'm looking at right now. This fits with tonight. And then I'm going to go ahead on and let y'all go, because I hear acting an ass out here in Dade County. We got a 47-second one. We got a 47-second one. We doing the mozo. There has been. Hold on. Damn it, I pressed the button, but it's not working out right. I think I did. All right, Miami. There has been a dispute over elections that led to 3 women shot in Miami. Here we go.
It's a shooting with political overtones. Miami police tell us it happened at 12:25 this morning here at this apartment complex near Northwest 5th Avenue and 18th Street. They say that several women were involved with the gathering when suddenly an argument broke out about the elections. And they say one person went and got a gun and then shot 3 women who were in their 20s and 30s. They also tell us that one of those women is in critical condition at Jackson Memorial Hospital. They also say they are looking for the shooter in this case. We'll have much more on this story coming up tonight, starting at 5 on CBS News Miami. In Miami, Peter Dench, CBS News Miami.
That's what's up. Hold on. Wait a minute, because they might have a longer one. We got a long one. Got it.
Political disagreements take a...
They shoot. This thing got shot over the goddamn election out here in these streets.
Political disagreements take a dangerous turn just hours after Election Day.
Police say 3 women were hurt when a gunman opened fire. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench joins us live from Jackson Memorial Hospital, where those victims are recovering tonight. And Peter, this had to do with the election?
It certainly did. You know, Miami police, Lauren, tell us that one woman is in critical condition after being shot in the stomach area. 2 other women are in stable condition. They are in their late 20s to early 30s. One neighbor told us she was frightened.
Somebody was screaming, but I didn't want to open the door and, be in a risk.
Suli Ash tells us it was just before 12:30 in the morning when she heard the gunfire at her Miami apartment complex.
I heard like a shooting, and I woke up suddenly.
How many shots did you hear? What did it sound like?
4. Exactly, that was 4, but very strong shots.
A neighbor shares these crime scene photos. The bullets shatter a sunroof of this car. Police say 3 women are hurt.
They see a chaos of people running.
Police spokesman Officer Mike Vega says the victims were part of a gathering at this complex near Northwest 5th Avenue and 19th Street when an argument about the elections broke out.
This is something that's concerning to us because there's no place for violence, especially when we have difference of opinion in politics. And it seems that the alcohol involved, along with talking about the elections, that's what caused this person to go to the vehicle, grab the gun, and start shooting. But it's not acceptable. We have to have our differences. We have to accept that, hey, you believe in this and I believe in that.
Now Miami police are searching for the shooter.
It's horrible, Whatever is the president now is for all of us.
So the shooter done ran off.
Even if we are, Democrats or Republicans, it doesn't matter. It's sad. It's very sad that this is happening.
That liquor.
Now, I spoke off camera with the brother and cousin of the woman who is now in critical condition. They told me right now they did not want to say anything. So far, police have not released a description of the shooter, but if you can help, call them or Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS.
Everybody know what Patricia looked like out here in these doggone street. Listen. Should y'all be getting, watch this. Should y'all be getting in a shootout? Should y'all be shooting each other and y'all living in these in close proximity apartments? Should y'all be arguing about the election or should y'all be arguing about the decisions that has been made? Should y'all be arguing about who became president and or the difference in contestants for runner-ups, or should you be mad at your goddamn self for your living conditions? We got to do better. I can't believe you people. And 3 women done got shot, so a man ain't had nothing to do with this right here. Them hoes out here thumping on each other. That's what's up, man. If y'all know an update, anything about this doggone story, please send it to me and I will update the masses. Appreciate y'all for rocking. Moving right along. Ain't gonna be much. Get that down off my screen. Bam! Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here in the street, and y'all done made it over 300 with thumbs ups. I appreciate that right there. You say they are lying. You say at least here in Baltimore, these bitch bucket heads out here. That's what's up. He say, I just thought about something. Tampon Tim ain't saying nothing. He said nothing at the concedings. Yeah, right. Them ain't getting on no stage. I ain't got no goddamn speech. Ain't nobody wrote me nothing to put up on the teleprompter. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, so they saying one of them voted for Trump. Yes. 3 of them got shot by one person. Somebody voted for the ops. That's what's up. They say they must only be getting about 12 hours a week because 40 hours at $47 an hour ain't adding up. Listen, you say the highest is $74 an hour doing what? I would really like to know where our single mothers is working in Maryland on average making $47 an hour. Say, I'm a single mother in Maryland and I make a lawyer and a doctor's salary. Well, what do you do? He said, YouTube be reading our stuff on Willie's chat. He said, I have a degree. That's what's up. That's what's up. You say, you know you can't have too many women together in one spot. Something about to happen. I'm in agreement with that right there. He say they over there in overtime acting. No, damn, this doggone shame. He say, who was the Trump supporter? What round it got shot or done shot them Harris supporters? This is crazy. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here in these streets, man. It's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. If y'all new around here, y'all please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch the standalone videos that we also put up Monday through Friday. Again, if you new around here, we go live Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Around here at the Willie Williams Show live channel. I have multiple channels on YouTube, so y'all please check out the player, subscribe in case y'all missed some. You can go ahead on and find it. You can look a player up. I'm always doing something out here in the doggone street. Listen, y'all please remember go around to here the Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Go ahead on the shop at the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company on the planet right now. The candle company is bigger than this election. You know what I'm saying? And I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I'm glad that y'all had a good time because I also had a good time. This has been a wonderful day. This has been a wonderful day. And I appreciate everybody for participating, the ones who participated in the voting process. It's a damn shame that Florida did not pass the marijuana. That's so sad. My heart is hurting. You say Willie Dalton Mayor, the Dalton Mayor is live meeting right now on YouTube. I'm gonna have to see that there a little bit later. You say, damn, they replaying the speech again. Hey, it's been a hell of a run. And shout out to KK. Shout out to Vice President Kamala Harris. She did what she can do with the time that she had. Just is what it is. And the people they just went with, they voted with their pockets. They voted with what was the most important thing, or their most important concern, in my opinion, and that was the economy. That's why she lost. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here, man.